I've made some mistakes, I have a few flaws, but who doesn't? Yet, I have experience.
I've made some mistakes. Is he downplaying what he's accused of?
No, he's not downplaying. He's asked for what I call forgiveness. And I think, part of the culture in France is about forgiveness. So who has never done any mistake? Throw the first stone. Do you know that? So I'm very, very clear on that. He has made some mistake. He has asked for forgiveness. He's a very, very highly experienced guy. And I think, the justice has done his job well. But the problem that he has done the job when the campaign has already started. So he had no choice to carry on. So if he's not elected, the justice will be carried on. If he's elected, the justice will be closed for 5 years and will carry on later. But we should understand that the Fifth Republic, and I'm not against my colleague as such, but the Fifth Republic has some pillars, and these pillars have worked quite well for the last 50 years. So don't throw everything away when suddenly there is an issue, and I think it's an issue, but it's not the end of the world.
Let me just say one thing. He did have a choice, because at the beginning of the campaign, he said, if I end up being indicted, I will withdraw from the race, which he didn't do when he was indicted. So really, he did have a choice. He just chose to ignore justice, which is awful and despicable.
Sophie Rouser.
Yes, thank you. This is not a question of forgiveness. I will go beyond that. I would even say that there's a right in this country that is called présomption d'innocence.
Presumption of innocence.
And on the Penelope Gate affair, this is very important, for sure. And the justice will follow its due course, and we will see in due time. That's one point. The other question here in that case is the conflict of interest. Mr. Fillon has launched a cabinet de conseil, has been advising some multinationals, and has been caught in clear conflict of interest. And on these questions, yes, there is a need for new rules, because the current one and the current constitution does not match anymore the issue of the 21st century.